Hey Sag, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie. Today I'm going to be doing your weekly reading for the week that goes from the 19th to the 25th of August. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here, guys. Know that I truly appreciate every single one of you. And if you're new to the channel, I invite you to support me on my mission. I have a mission for us to reach 30K subscribers, and by the time that you watch this video, maybe we could possibly, perhaps, maybe have already reached 20K. We'll see. But it's definitely a work in progress and a big milestone for the channel. So I invite you to click on that subscribe button if you want to receive free weekly readings and a lot of other stuff. You know, whenever I get a chance to record more readings for you, I do. So let's see. Universe, what are the most relevant messages for our lovely Sagittarians, 19th to 25th of August? First card that we have here as the main situation is the Five of Wands. I'm going to be setting up the Celtic cross and then I'm going to be discussing it with you guys, all right? So we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. This is the Weird Cat Tarot, by the way. Eight of Cups. High Priestess. The Queen of Swords. Page of Cups. Judgment. King of Cups, and Knight of Pentacles. Very interesting read, I have to say. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. So maybe this week, you guys, there's a big possibility you're going to be focused on your finances, your work, career, projects, you know. You're going to be very tied to the material world here, trying to establish a form of stability that is perhaps new to you in your life. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus male in this case, but it could vary. Remember that this is a general reading and it will be different. The context is going to be different for every single one of you. So let's begin with the Five of Wands here. In the illustration, we see 5 wands and 5 little cute cat paws fighting for those wands, right? So that is actually a pretty good representation of how this energy works. The 5 of Wands speaks about conflict, tension, kind of like disruptive opinions between a group of people, everybody having a very strong point of view that may or may not be in alignment with others, and everybody's defending their point of view so strongly that it generates a little bit of chaos, okay? So you may run into a situation that fits with this description this week, and it could be in relation to a new project, a new business idea. This could be, for example, a group of people. Maybe you work with your assistants and you have kind of like your team, and a new idea comes in. A new idea, a new project, like why don't we start a website that does this? And then everybody kind of freaks out and starts giving their input, and some are all for it and others are all against it. And having that conversation can prove to be a little bit tense. The best thing you can do, though, is to remain as objective as possible and not let your emotions take over. Try to be focused on the facts, on the numbers, on the statistics, on how something is projected towards the future, if it will work or not. You know, be very focused on the facts. There is a possibility that the reason why all of this chaos is appearing is because you want to take something off the ground. You want to make that new thing, new venture, successful. So there's a lot of people giving you input, or you are asking for their opinions, and it becomes a little troublesome, but nothing to be worried about. Like, this is not something that is going to be very disruptive for your life this week. This is just something that you need to kind of have a little bit of a heads up so you come into this conflict with a cold head, and you're able to be as objective as possible. So this is the heads up. If this appears, the advice from the cards is to keep your cool, okay? And focus on what you want, ultimately. Evaluate everybody's opinions and the possibilities, but you don't have to be kind of like convinced by another point of view. At the end of the day, your point of view is the most important one, all right? In the near past, you have the Six of Wands. So you have had a very good, very powerful, very beautiful victory. And this makes you feel proud. You're excited. People around you are looking at you and they're saying, Sagittarius is doing it. You know what I mean? Like, they're actually doing it. It's a victorious card of success and happiness. So recently, you may have been perceived by a group of people as the leader, as a strong, strong force to be reckoned with. And this could be in regards to maybe, as I mentioned, a project, work, finances, maybe a hobby or passion, something that makes you feel very inspired due to the potential that it has. In your mind space, you're feeling very, very intuitive this week, Sagittarius. Connected to source energy, connected to spirit. Your intuitive channels are quite open and flowing perfectly. So there's going to be a lot of psychic information arriving. Some of you guys may be thinking about a mentor, a teacher, or a leader of some sort. Probably kind of spiritual in nature. Maybe this is a Pisces woman for some of you guys. But maybe you're just thinking about them. Like, what are they up to? Like, I need to reach them. I need to write to them. I need to call them up or something like that. If that's not the case this week, then it's just your intuition shining bright, okay? What the universe wants you to know is the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is a very beautiful card of opening space for the new. There is a big chance that you have been holding on to a lot of things out of emotional attachment. I feel like a lot of you guys have allowed your house or your apartment to become very cluttered with things that you think are important emotionally, but that you can totally live without. So I think this is actually a week to declutter. It's going to be very important for you to open that space for the new to come in, because some of you guys are wishing to manifest more and more and more success, more and more and more victory, but your world is already packed with energies that are occupying that space. So it would be wonderful for you to declutter this week if you feel inclined to. In the near future, you have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is incredibly objective. She has been through a lot. She has suffered a lot. She has been through the ringer and she knows it. So she's not very patient with bullshit. Like, she's cutting with her sword. In this case, it's kind of like a pine tree. She cuts with her sword through all of the illusions, through all of the lies, through all of the lack of clarity, I guess we could say. I apologize, guys. I have a little bit of allergies. I hope that doesn't come through too strong in the video. But yeah, so in the near future, you're going to be feeling very, very, very objective. You're not going to be falling for anyone's manipulation. You're not. So take advantage of that very strong radar of yours that's going to detect lies immediately and make some moves towards the future. What I love here is that with the Page of Cups and the King of Cups, some of you guys may be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some others of you may be dealing with a Capricorn, a Virgo, or Taurus. I'm feeling earth and water very strongly for you. And right now, this week, Sagittarius is going to be feeling quite inspired and excited. Kind of like in love with life. You're going to let your creative juices flow, and that's going to make you feel amazing. Creativity this week is going to be essential for your well-being. So try as much as you can to be connected to that creative side of yours and see it through. Like, see those ideas come through into reality. That's going to bring you so much emotional fulfillment and joy. As far as your environment goes, we have the Judgment card, which is interesting. It seems to me like all of the energies in your environment, all of the energies around you, the people around you, the things that are going on, in some shape or form are being kind of like evaluated by the universe. It seems to me like this week it's going to be like, okay, these are the consequences of the seeds that you planted. So if you planted seeds of effort and discipline and a lot of hard work, now these are your rewards coming in this week. And if you have planted seeds of fear and doubt and all of those other emotions, then the universe is going to be bringing in the consequences of that as well. But I feel like it's going to be quite mild. It doesn't feel like just, you know, this doomsday, judgment day kind of thing at all. With your hopes and fears, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like some of you guys are actually in need of taking a step back and moving a little bit slower, thinking things through, having some space for active brainstorming, active planning before moving forward. But some of you guys are a little bit afraid of doing this because you feel like you may be left behind, or the velocity of your manifestations may be diminished because of that pause. Maybe you feel like you can't afford really to go slower. At the end of the day, we have the King of Cups as the most likely outcome for this week. The King of Cups is a lovely card of emotional mastery, success, feeling so inspired and in touch with your emotions, feeling supported by the universe, feeling like everything is exactly how it needs to be. So this makes me happy, Sagittarius. It seems like a lovely, lovely week ahead. The only heads up that I have for you is make sure that if conflict arises with others, maybe you're open to listening to what they have to say, but don't get attached or defensive. Don't engage in the drama. And make sure that you're letting go of things, objects, clothes that you don't use anymore. Maybe even subscriptions, you know, things that you're paying that you're not even aware you're paying. Or old paperwork, you know, just kind of like clean your space, open space for new things. And that's going to be really beneficial for you this week. That's what I have to say for you. That's what I have for you for this week. And I hope that you have a lovely, lovely time ahead. Sagittarius, I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this weekly. Expect your next weekly coming out on the weekend, and make sure that you check out the description box below. I have the link for the Patreon program, in which by the price of a cup of coffee, $2.99, you can support me as I continue to create free content for the world. And there's merch. We have t-shirts and hoodies and mugs and a lot of really cool stuff that I designed with so much love. I would love for you to check it out. And I don't know, if you resonate, you know, if there's anything that you like, just let me know. I'll send you all my love, and I hope that you have a wonderful time, guys. Bye!